Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Soma. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey everyone, good to see you. Hey Yul, Hakaze, Sai, Kieran, thank you so much for stopping by, I really appreciate it. So, we are about halfway through this game, so we're going to try to finish the other half during this stream. We just arrived at Theta, so we're still trying to figure out where the location of the Ark is so that we could potentially save humanity, or at least a copy of humanity's consciousness, so we seem to think. Hey! iCompactori, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me. Thanks for being a Froggy friend. So, a little detail about this game is that actually this title screen picture changes depending on how far you are into the game. Unfortunately, because it's a shorter game and we're playing it in what I think to be 2 streams, we're not going to see it that often. I might use the variations for my thumbnails on YouTube, but we'll see. But I think that's just kind of a cool little detail. The picture starts to come together a little bit more the further you get into the game. So, let's enter Theta. I believe there's going to be a new creature trying to kill us here. Hopefully we can avoid them. Oops, I gotta activate my window. Why is my controller not responding now? Oh. Hello? Okay, now it's working. I don't know. Oh, here, there's a summary. Simon and Catherine made it to Theta and now need to find the Dunbat, a vehicle made for extreme pressure environments. Only with the Dunbat will they be able to enter the abyss and find the lost Ark. And again, oh, sorry, I can't move my mouse now. It's trapped inside the window. Behind my Vtuber model, there's that MRI scan of the brain as a loading icon, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the game's haunting me now. So I tried to look a little bit ahead, but not too much, because I've watched someone play this game, but that was like back when it first came out. I still remember the story, but the gameplay itself is not something I remember. Okay. Crouch. And sprint. Okay. I don't want to get too far ahead just in case this unleashes the monster upon me. Again, like, what's the point of me being able to pick up everything and move around? Like, yes, I could probably distract a monster with it, but by the time they notice me, it's a little too late. What? Well, that means I have to go find another chip to put into this, right? Where am I gonna find that? Oh, I know. I'm supposed to smash the window with the extinguisher. Okay, so maybe this is why the game gave me this. Surely this won't make a bunch of noise. Surely nothing's gonna come for me. Oh, pfft. Well, okay, well, that didn't work. Hey, no! Come here, you. I thought you might be able to throw a bit further, Simon. You are a robot. Oh, I didn't even need to throw it, it just worked.
We're here. We're here. Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the Dunbat.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantine.
It has COVID.
Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Uh-oh. Wait, I'm not taking you with me. Catherine, I'm scared.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Yeah, hopefully that someone isn't going to try to kill me.
Find someone who knows the security cipher.
Also, what if, you release the Ark, and I know it, when something floats around in space, the likelihood of it getting hit by, a comet or space debris is surprisingly low, but it's still a non-zero %. How strong is this Ark thing? How big is this? How strong is this thing? Hey, Armand, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess this is where I need to get the cipher to go through there. I should probably not sprint everywhere. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Thanks, Catherine. Okay, do we go down long tunnel? Or... that doesn't look friendly either. Again, I wish they would at least, introduce the monsters to us.
What happened to all the people?
This place looks deserted. So far.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
Does Healy do that? Okay. If I get hurt, I'll come back here. If I remember correctly, the monster in this area only detects by sound. And I think it's Ackers, the guy that we kept reading about last time, but I don't remember.
Where the hell did they all go?
If Theta is out of the picture, where would you go?
Probably Lambda or Omicron?
Well, we've seen Lambda already. So maybe Omicron.
Why can I open up this garbage can? Why would that help me? I should start taking my surroundings in case I need to run from something.
I'm worried we won't find anyone.
Maybe we are.
Carry it to town? It seems excessive, but not out of the question.
So if I remember correctly, this monster as well, like the other ones, teleports around. So he'll like stalk you for a bit with like sounds to like disturb you, make you creeped out. And if you don't encounter him within like every 5 minutes, he'll just teleport to you or close to you just to keep the suspense. Should I be going in this duct? I don't think I can. Probably not safe anyways. Ah, there's so many rooms here. Oh great, a locker room. I feel like a little, very short person because I'm just crawling around. I guess I can hide in here if something comes for me. Where are you? Ambience is really good, but also, I don't think the sound direction actually tells you what direction it's coming from. Probably shouldn't walk to a dead end. In a way, it's kind of good that the enemies, when you look at them, they make your vision freak out and stuff. I mean, it's awful, because when you're trying to run from someone, it's very annoying. But, could you imagine how creepy it would be if I turned a corner and just something was just standing there, like, silently? Hey, Io, welcome to the stream. Are you there? Hey Ash, welcome to the stream. Oh great, another locker room. Am I winning? Well, I'm not dying, so I guess that's a win. Hey, yeah. I should probably stand for this. Usually when you open a door, it makes sound and the enemy teleports to you. What's this? Should I be memorizing this diagram? I hope he doesn't appear behind me, because then I have to run into places I don't know. If I have to run backwards, I'm fine. Oh, Catherine's room.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
I can't see a darn thing. Oh.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Let's find some backstory on Catherine. Hey, look, Catherine, I found your hairbrush. What's this? Doll?
You have a lot of toys.
Got some weights. It's swole.
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
Well, I'm searching your room, Catherine.
What's with the junk? Looks like something you'd fish out of the ocean.
Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's a part of Reed's vivarium. It's a long story. Forget it.
Oh, what's this?
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Okay, teddy bear, you're gonna give me away. Quiet.
Maybe we should move on.
Oh my god, that teddy bear is gonna be the end of me. Stop making sound. Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way, like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of an AR capsule. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction except for one point. Where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the Vivarian's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content from the originating brain scan Reed emerged. The Reed inside the Vivarian was a perfect copy. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it works with the Vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to follow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. So I read about this. The mockingbirds are the machine people we've been encountering so far. The random amalgamations of machine, usually with those two binocular eye things. In fact, my character is one of those things too, but stuffed inside a diver's suit. And I think I read somewhere that somewhere inside my body is actually this Imogen character's body is inside. Like her dead body is somewhere inside my diving suit or something like that. It's like in the back lore that's not in the game, but in sources outside of the game. Kind of chilling to think about. What a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we now officially start the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule, then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Strohmeyer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. We talked about this at the end of the last stream. That's sad. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed, didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with others. She is too real. Nothing to say about that, Catherine? Creepy. I don't want to go out there again. Oh, this is Robin's room. Oh, undoing the lock actually opens it. Those locks aren't very effective if you could just pull them off and then it unlocks the door. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. What do you mean to not frighten her? I'm not gonna frighten her, but when I'm gonna go talk to her, and as soon as she mentions this one thing, I'm gonna die. When you discover the truth behind my death, know there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. So again, like the Ark is like, they make brain scans of people and then upload a copy of their consciousness to the Ark. But it's just a copy, so the actual original does not, the person doesn't get sent on the Ark, it's the copy of their brain. So this guy thinks that if he kills himself, instead of having two of him existing at once, then somehow that would allow him to get on the Ark. This is a pretty morbid thought. Mark Sarang, Intelligence Analyst, Theta, Pathos 2. Mr. Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear of your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you'll need to ensure that Dr. Johan Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may contact Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The Supervisory Board. So the WoW is like this station-wide AI that's growing like a cancer, like all the weird butthole-looking things growing around. Okay. Won't let me read that one. Nature of identity. Questions about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified by the spiritually minded. In this book, Pavlina Martineau, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. That sounds like an interesting book. I'll probably get bored reading it. I have to do it like one chapter at a time and spread it out or something. Oh, I already read this.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
So he's likening it to like killing yourself after uploading your consciousness to the Ark is like one of your cells dying and the other one continues to live. Okay, well that was a useless room. I bet the creature's probably catching up to me. Again, the lean is kind of useless. So this is Robin's room. She was the one that was outside Theta, and she thought she was on the Ark. Aw, man. That's so sad. I didn't have the heart to kill her. Or euthanize her. We're all dying anyway. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Sarang and the continuity. She did not go soundly like Sarang did she? What's happening? Why did the music do that? I see that thing on the ground. I'm not going to touch it yet. I'm afraid that if I do something with it, it's going to trigger, like, an event. That's locked. Well, I didn't get anything from this room. Great, this is a dead end, isn't it? This room doesn't have a light switch. There's just a healing thing in here. Oh, I think I found the creature. Oh, I feel my glitchy sight. I really want to sprint down this hallway. So I got a whole lot of nothing. A little bit of backstory. Great. Now I have to walk towards the sound. Oh, maybe not. Door's locked. Oh no, it's got a crank.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Reset the router in the sub-level vault or contact maintenance. Can I just contact maintenance? Can they do it for me? Oh, darn it, it closed both doors. I want to close the door so that I don't get chased by something into here.
see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
So that's what I need to do.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool?
Oh my
What should I
gosh.
do?
Maser tool?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Oh, poor Catherine. And the fact that the Catherine I have with me was her first scan, so she didn't actually experience all the people's suicides afterwards. So she's unaware of this. Hey Dev, hey Aru, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, the fact that both of these doors are linked must mean that something's gonna come in and chase me once I have this going. The Nanami composition, compressed Nakajima neurograph. Nakajima Shin, subject Nanami. I don't want to erase data. The paste files, Berg. Author David Munshi. Name Paul Berg.
David Munshi. How did this...
Oh, this is Munshi's
What is this?
scan of himself. Paste files, Munshi. Author Paul Berg. Right, Paul Berg was one of Munshi's like assistants, wasn't he? He died in 2078. Is this one mine? Oh, it is.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munshi's templates. A legacy scan.
So I was like one of his first scans that helped like pioneer. Oh, I died in 2015, where the original Jarrett did. Okay, so this is post-scan, so this is after my scan.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
This freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Oh, and then he died a couple months later.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed. The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now, the brain damage, you guys, everything, has made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
It's so sad.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Who turned me on? That's a weird sentence. Why did I suddenly just become sentient? Okay, where's the creature now? He doesn't come out at me. I feel like I shouldn't even be worried right now, but... Oops, no, I didn't mean to press that again. Well, this is another dead end too? Don't tell me I need to go, like, troubleshoot this data connection and then come back here while being chased.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better.
That's so weird. Like, yeah, one thing for, like, your organ to live on, but, like, for your brain to live on and then become sentient suddenly and not know what happened? People have just been studying you this whole time? Wait, what am I supposed to do with these?
Broken.
Am I just supposed to keep finding one that's intact?
Damaged.
Am I supposed to check all of them? Is the one I need going to be very obviously lit up or something? I'm assuming you're just going to say something, Simon. This one's a different color. Aha!
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
I'm assuming that's the only one. Hey Ariakas, welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it's Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Am I gonna get chased? There has to be a reason those two doors are linked together. Do I do something with it here? Do I bring it back to Catherine? I think we bring it back to Catherine. Yeah, at least I've explored this entire area, so I don't have to come back, right? Again, I feel like I shouldn't even be worried about getting chased, but I want to be careful.
Simon, the last report filed by the staff mentioned struggling with something called a proxy. The proxy we killed was blind, just like Akers, but it listens. Careful, we spotted two more by the infirmary.
What do they look like?
Not sure. Seems to be human enough to pass for a crew member at a distance. Tall, dark, and ultimately faceless seems to be what to look out for.
I'll keep my eyes open.
The laboratory terminals have lost contact with the mainframe. We need to reset the router downstairs.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Oh, great. So now I'm supposed to be worried. I've been worried about the creature this whole time, and I shouldn't have been worried at all because she didn't even mention it until now. Okay.
The terminals in my laboratory have lost connection to the mainframe. Head downstairs and reset the router.
Okay. It is very fortuitous, though, that between the two doors I picked, I went through the right one the first time. Okay, so she told me it doesn't have sight, it only has sound. Great. Guess I'll just crouch everywhere. And move very slowly. Again, I wish that if I broke into a sprint while crouching, I automatically get up. Yeah, I'll just walk towards the sound. Oh, great. There's a little jump here. Can I get back up once I fall? Oh, I can. Okay, sweet. I'm not stranded yet. Oh, there's the autosave. Great. Oh great, a dead end. That's what I needed. Oh no, hi. Wait, are you alive? You're making sound, you're moving. Do I not have something to say about that? There's nothing in here. Is this just a room for me to hide in? Don't like that. Great. There's only one door left, and that's where I heard the screaming from. I mean, even if it catches me, it's not a big deal, but as long as it doesn't do the thing like it did in the Curie, where a cutscene puts me into red health and then I have to run from it. That's the worst. Oh, it is definitely in this room, isn't it? It's too dark. Oh, if there it is. Okay, it's also scary. But unlike the other dude had like a lamp on his head, so I can actually tell where he was. This guy's just a body walking around. Where is he? Can't. Wait, oh, you're whimpering as well. I thought that maybe I'd be able to like touch the body and get like a flashback. You would think an enemy that's blind shouldn't be that scary, but I don't know. I feel like they're not as blind as the game tells you. Also, it's gonna be a scripted thing where I touch something and it's gonna make sound and they're gonna come running at me. Where is he? Where am I going? Wait, I'm in a dead end. Oh god, I feel him coming. Don't look at him. Oh god. Don't look at him. The problem is, I don't want to look at him because it glitches up my sight. Then it makes it hard to avoid him. Okay. Oh god, wait, what? I didn't know this was a roundabout. Great. This is gonna set him off, isn't it? Another body. He's definitely closing in on me, isn't he? I feel my glitchy sight. I just basically have to sprint to the other side of the room. Wait, reset router? But I thought this is where I reset the router. Well, I thought this is where I reset the router. Am I... Did they want me to unplug it and replug it back in? This is clearly where I need to go. It's all lit up. Do I press O? Here goes. Like 20 seconds. I gotta be careful not to accidentally run into him, too. I don't know if I can walk away now or if I need to do something. Oh my god. So once it beeps again, I have to walk in there and flip it again. That's just tedious. Did that work? Catherine didn't say anything. Gosh, it's right there. I think I'm good. Let's go back. Am I safe now? Get me out of here! I saw the prompt. Okay, there we go. Don't tell me the stairs are gonna collapse on my way out.
Good job, Simon.
This better have worked. I'm not going down there again.
Do I take it back to the lab? I'm gonna check with you first, just because we're here.
We should try running a simulation from the chip you found. Someone must know the cipher.
Back to the lab. I can sprint up here, right?